I only see your face, but I'm not hearing anything coming out of the feed. Oracle talk.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm now hearing my voice, but
Okay.
I'm still seeing video.
Yeah, I'm hearing it now.
Oh, fuck.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we done fucked you.
Right.
Well,
hold on. I gotta
hold
get
on.
these
We gotta...
cameras.
Was that whole intro fucked?
Yeah, I gotta do it again. God damn it.
All right. Yeah, let's just start over.
Hold on.
No, it was on before. It was on.
Nah, not very long.
All right. Well, I gotta get your cameras. So do
End the episode.
pause for your cause. Fucking shit.
Why do the pause for the cause?
What's
when
the name of?
They can't see
what's
us.
the name? Hey, just chill. Just get high.
Think of the name.
Just get high, dude.
Yeah, just think of a name. Tittles. Tittles is a good name.
Tittles.
Tittles.
Tittles the Skittles.
It's actually from a Top Gear episode. Richard Hammond had a stuffed cat that fell off the top of his car.
He's like, Tittles,
cop. No, he was like in the middle of the highway getting it back, and like this cop pulled up. The cop's like, "Is that a real cat?" He's like, "No, no, it's me stuffed Tittles." He says.
And the cop says, "Why you got blokes
Cop's like,
filming
Tittles?
your cameras?"
Yeah.
Tittles.
Okay.
How about Rumple Foreskin?
That's a decent one.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so I'm switching tactics here.
Fernando Mialenzuela. Gary Laser Eyes is always a classic one.
Yeah,
Neapolitan Charlie. Liquor and horse.
Liquor
and horse.
What the fuck?
All right.
Kitties and
I had a
goats
cat I'd
and
name her
mustard
Betty
and
Ford.
bologna and liquor and
Emergency fucking surgery here. Folks, you're watching some fucking Battlefield.
That's right.
Streaming
See how it goes,
surgery.
ladies and gentlemen.
Oracle is the fucking master.
Wow,
Live
Get
workarounds.
on the Red Eye Report.
Live
drunk,
workarounds, baby.
Ma'am.
You're definitely not in the news business. We would have just been like, all right, we're out of the fucking 9.
Right.
Going home.
Cut the fucking commercial. Yeah, do they have like an easy eject button where it's like, fuck, go to commercial?
Yeah, they could just hit a button and pop to commercial if they have to.
Just like a quick, like, oh, check out our station service announcement this Wednesday at blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it'll just pop to some Woodman's commercial or something.
Right. Yeah. Bricks of 10 pounds of cheese on sale at Woodman's now. $9.99.
Better savings, better prices, better service.
Only at Woodman's.
And then they try to like say it in unison too.
Yeah, and it's so bad you could tell they tried 5 times.
Right. And it's probably just their cousin fucking.
Oh, shit. I just got a text that I got the lease sent to me.
Oh
you're
shit.
moving?
Yep.
Buy a house?
No, I ain't buying that fucking.
All right.
There we go. The ashtray's cut off a little at the neck, but
Whatever. Here.
I'll just have to stand up straight. Change.
Your neck even.
What do we
Your
got?
neck
This fucking...
isn't even in there.
What do you mean my neck is
fucking short?
It's
neck,
okay, fellas. It's okay. Let's keep going.
Retard.
All right, I'll move my camera down then a little.
All right. So
Short
intro.
Neck
Judge my neck.
How dare you judge my neck?
That's a nice, fine,
all right,
drug-addled neck.
All right. In this episode of Red Eye Report, we talk about underdogs. People that came back and fucked the odds in the ass with a fiery, glass-encrusted stick.
Glass encrusted.
With me tonight is Ashtray. You might know him as our beloved cast member or the meat pimp, depending on which circles you slither in. But
I saw it in all of them.
but before all that, Ashtray was the mentally retarded child on the set of Elf.
Mm-hmm. I was the one who ate the cats.
Look at him
For
now.
real.
Next to the super non-retarded Ashtray is Teddy. He's got a bit of an underdog story, but he's the Goliath. Teddy has no interest in doing actual exercise, but he frequently hangs out in the local YMCA locker room with his huge black cock hanging out.
I don't know what it has to do with being an underdog, though. I don't get it.
All the poor white people around you are
I don't get it.
underdogs.
Yeah.
But I will say, you did take
Goliath.
the high road there. When you said underdog, I thought you were going like being a black man in America thing, and you took the high road. So
It's a gentrified area, so it's almost exclusively tech bros with their tiny white penises. Penis pump sales have exploded in the region.
Right. They're now compatible with iPhone 13.
We also have Mystic. He's been called a fat ass for most of his life, but beginning in 2019, Mystic began an intense workout regimen and shed a whopping 200 pounds. And after sharing some pictures on social media, none other than Carmen Electra. I can't even keep a straight.
Can't even keep a straight face.
face.
Carmen Electra.
Carmen Electra
Like the 90s.
demanded that she be allowed to sleep with him.
Wanna fuck that fat boy?
Right?
This is
Slap
all
your
been,
whatever.
yeah, this has all been a lie. But it's been a good underdog story.
Holy shit.
That's all you need.
Unless you're Mystic's wife.
You got Rodman in the booth, sloppy seconds.
Yeah, finally there's me, the all-seeing oracle. I once burnt the roof of my mouth with a Tostino's pizza roll. I then subsequently burnt my mouth in the exact same place, like a fucking retard. And after holding my mouth like a shit-eating ass goblin, I'm getting high and drunk.
Like ass
here.
goblins do.
I blasted a huge amount of ranch dressing on my plate, dipped the pizza roll, and was able to chew it without mostly burning my mouth.
Sorry, you overcame the Goliath of pizza rolls.
I know. I know it's a crazy story,
Underdog you.
but it really happened.
I'm glad it was bland.
Yeah. This is the Red Eye Report. All right.
Underdog.
Good old underdog story.
Parkour.
All right.
Say it
yeah.
like Sega.
Yeah,
Underdog.
after I did that, I did some hardcore parkour.
Ranch parkour.
Yeah, ranch parkour.
And your mom's wondering, why is there ranch dressing all over the curtains?
Yeah, so pause for the cause. Our weekly event for
Tittles?
the Dane County Humane Society.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the pet of the week?
It's a gerbil named Tittles.
Tittles.
Gerbil named Tittles, yep.
Tittles. Yep.
No,
Tittles
got
got
10
that eating
teats.
Skittles.
Rodents
Yeah.
need love too, bro.
10 teats. That's good.
10 teats is pretty good for a gerbil.
Right.
Wait, are gerbils rodents?
I would assume so. Little land mammals they are.
Right. So now how did Tito
Can't believe you answered that legitimately. Like he says, I would assume so.
how did Tittles end up in the shelter? Like what's the issue here?
Well, yeah,
He
he
was-
was
he was a
probably
Richard-
picked
a
on
Richard
by the
Gere.
other gerbils because he
Yeah.
had 10 teats instead of
No,
8.
he was a Richard Gere reject.
How
Got
many
too big.
Okay, so how many teats does a normal gerbil have?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's Google it.
Let's
Hey,
not
Google.
Let's look
Alexa,
look
how many
that up.
teats?
Oh, let's do it. Hey,
Look it up
Google.
on Bing here to find some crazy ass shit.
How many teats does a normal gerbil have?
Why? Because I'm trying to get.
But when you're sexing a baby gerbil, they're
Oh,
easy to
God
see.
damn it.
A female will have 8 nipples.
8 nipples.
I was right. Ashtray for the win.
Damn. I thought
White
it
folk
might have been
weird.
10.
Alexa, turn my TV on. Dumb bitch.
Okay. All right, so let's talk about
Jesus
some
Christ.
fucking underdog story shit.
He thought
I
tits
am
was
fucking
TV.
lit. Yeah,
All
right.
right.
I think we all are. I had some edibles. This is gonna be a fun show.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
sweating.
so underdogs. Everybody loves a
Machine.
fucking underdog.
Absolutely.
There's been so underdog is like the fucking
He
greatest.
dies. He dies.
Right. It's the greatest movie trope, right?
Yeah.
So some of the top movies, underdog movies, Rudy. That's
Uh-huh.
like, everybody loves that.
Was
Rocky.
Rudy based on a true story or was it fiction?
Yep.
Yeah, Rudy was based
It
on a
was
true
true.
story,
Yeah.
actually.
In the 70s.
Rocky,
him.
fucking
Yeah,
Sylvester
Rocky.
Stallone
Yeah.
sold his dog so he could eat,
Yep.
and
Why didn't he just eat the dog?
he could have eaten the dog,
He
Wait,
had
wait,
it right
so-
there.
He
right?
said he sold his dog so he could eat while
Yeah.
he was doing Rocky.
No, before he did
No,
Rocky, he was a totally failed fucking retard.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
And then won
So the
a fucking
character,
Oscar
not-
for best screenwriting.
The
Right.
actual actor sold his dog?
Yeah.
No.
Stallone? Oh, I didn't know that. I
Stallone,
thought you were
yeah.
saying in the movie Rocky.
He
It's
was
been
like
so long since
a
I've seen it.
wasn't he like a porn star too?
I think so.
Yeah, I think he did
What?
porn. Yeah,
Stallone was a
fucking
porn star?
Stallone. Yeah, back in the day.
His dick probably looks like
yeah, and
cauliflower.
then won an Oscar for fucking screenwriting.
Right.
Who's he?
Shawshank Redemption. Okay.
That's an underdog
Really
movie?
an
I
was he really an underdog?
guess.
That was
I
more
don't
like a
know.
revenge.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Well, he is also the odd kind of tax nerd who
Right,
It is. I guess it's an underdog story.
right.
I
Randy.
mean, not too many people make it out of prison, So.
Cinderella Man.
What the hell's
Yeah,
Cinderella
that was a good-
Man?
That was
Obviously,
a
you
boxing
compiled
movie.
this
The
list.
boxer,
Yeah,
Boxer
boxer.
from the
Russell
30s.
Crowe, man.
Russell Crowe played him.
Uh,
One of the best sequences with him and I don't know his name. Go on.
Fugitive. The Fugitive.
Fugitives?
Yeah,
Underdog?
that's a
It
good-
wasn't
that's a
me.
good- That's a
It
good
wasn't me.
underdog story.
It was the one-armed man.
No, that's true. It was the one-armed man was kind of an underdog, and he still got murdered.
Right. I'm skipping.
What about-
some.
What about homie from The Revenant? Real life too. That's based on real life.
Revenant?
What about the mighty fucking
Yeah.
Bucks?
Oh,
That is
Talk
an
about an
Mighty
underdog
Ducks,
story.
definitely. Okay,
Yeah,
so
the one
getting into the sports. Okay, so Miracle, real life.
Okay. Yep.
Miracle.
Really
Was that the
fucking
fucking
happened.
hockey
That's
movie?
the hockey.
Hockey.
Yep.
Yeah,
Americans
hockey,
I
beat
thought
the
it was
Russians.
called like Miracle on Ice or some shit.
No, that's
Just called Miracle.
Okay.
some Disney shit. League of Their Own.
Yep.
Definitely. That was a great movie.
Slide. Oh,
Sandlot?
They're making a show.
That on that list?
Cool Runnings.
Oh yeah.
Real life.
Oh no shit.
Jamaica
Right.
got the bobsled team.
Right.
They still
Right.
have a bobsled team.
I think don't say the number one. Is there like a number one sports one? Because I think I know which one it is.
Okay, there's a number one.
What do you think?
Can I guess?
Yes, do it.
Yes.
Is it
please.
Is it Major League?
It is Major League.
Bam! Of course.
All right. So, kind of the best one. Sports are just like the perfect setup for underdog shit. So let's go through some of these
yeah.
really good underdog. Okay, Muggsy motherfucking Bogues. Let's talk
Yeah.
about this motherfucker.
Oh, shortest player in NBA history.
Yeah. So this dude,
That's short.
Yeah, how tall was he?
5 feet
5'2".
3 inches.
Oh,
Yeah.
5'3".
Damn.
Okay. So when Bogues entered the NBA in 1987, a player shorter than 5'7" had not played in the NBA for 40 years.
40 years?
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
I was gonna say
Hold
before
on, in
40 years was the
87, so
NBA
that was
even around?
47?
Yeah,
I don't even think it was
47.
barely. It was barely around. I think it came around in like the late 30s.
Yeah, probably because there was only like a guy who was 5'7".
It was just like all white people. Yeah,
Oh,
they were
yeah.
like short
Yeah.
white dudes playing the game.
right, and the
Yeah.
few who knew how.
So he averaged
That's
7.7 points and 7.6 assists over 14 years. And he ranks 23rd in NBA history in assists, which,
Wow.
there were a
Yeah,
lot of
fucking
players in the
Yeah.
NBA, right?
A lot of good players that were great
Right.
assist players too.
And
Magic Johnson.
Right. And this one was really surprising to me. So Baker Mayfield, he's just
How
kind
is
of
he
like
in
this
I
dumbass
don't know
fucking
anything about him.
quarterback.
He's still
For
an
the
underdog.
Browns.
They're gonna get rid of him.
But
Yeah, but
here's the deal.
But how is he? Okay.
I mean, how is he
Okay.
underground?
Here,
Underdog.
and that's when I saw this. I was like, how is this guy the underdog? Well, he was the underdog. Okay, so he didn't have a scholarship to go to college, so he walked on. So he walked on to Texas Tech.
He just showed up on campus.
Just
Like, I'm just gonna
showed
sit
up.
into class, bitches.
Nobody recruited this motherfucker. He just walked on. Walked on to Texas Tech in 2013. And Mayfield transferred to Oklahoma. And once again, he had to walk on to the football team. He won the 2017 Heisman, and he became the first walk-on player to win that award.
Is walk-on just a term for basically being like,
Just try it out
hey,
for-
just gonna
try it out
show
for the
up
team.
like it's a
You
fucking
show
open
up,
mic?
you show up during tryouts.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
show
Tryouts,
up
yeah,
to
you
the
try out for a
Green
team,
Bay
yeah.
Packers, and you're like,
Gotcha.
hey,
Yeah, you
I
can
can
walk
play
on-
fucking
yep.
football.
So there are plenty of people that do it, but they
Yeah,
usually
yeah,
don't.
but they never make it. Very
yeah.
rarely. They're
Right.
Yeah, maybe.
And much less win the Heisman Trophy.
Right.
I was pretty impressed.
J.J.
by
Watt
that
was a
one.
walk-on at University of Wisconsin. Then went on to become a fucking star in the NFL.
Okay, Warren Moon. Remember that motherfucker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No.
Warren Moon.
One of the first scrambling quarterbacks.
Right. So this dude, he won the fucking Rose Bowl. I don't know. I think he won some Rose Bowl shit.
Oh,
But-
19 Dickety 2.
But anyway,
Dickety too.
the fucking NFL wouldn't pick him up. They're like, this dude's black. He's
Yeah.
retarded. He can't do this shit.
Can't be both.
Right. So he had to go off to the Canadian Football League, and he was their fucking MVP. He won their championship 5 years in a row. Came back.
Ottawa Rough Riders.
Yeah. NFL
I
came
have
back
no
in
idea.
1984. And he established himself as one of the greatest NFL quarterbacks of all time. He's actually in the Hall of Fame for the Canadian Football League and for the National Football League in the United States.
That's awesome.
Yeah. All right, let's do. You guys remember? You follow NBA stuff. Golden State Warriors. How much of an upset was it when they won it in 2007?
Oh, their first win.
Yeah, their
The
first one.
Warriors?
Yeah,
I
the
don't
Warriors.
I wasn't really paying attention.
But they were yeah,
I don't think that was with Steph, was it?
I don't think so.
No, that was.
I think they've only won it with Steph.
I thought
that's
it
what
was
thought.
yeah.
You sure it
Yeah,
wasn't?
they've not won a championship with him without all their championships they won when they had Steph Curry.
I was gonna say, wasn't that first one too? They were playing against LeBron and
I think LeBron and them
wasn't-
won.
That
Though.
wasn't their first one.
It
that was the second.
Oh, the first. Yeah, they beat LeBron, but wasn't it I'm looking-
Yeah. Fucking Ashtray doesn't even know shit, but he remembered that one.
Look it up.
Well, whatever. fucking
Ah,
worries
this
for
episode's
underdogs.
full of facts, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Cross-reference and tracked.
Well, hey, listen to this good underdog story.
Look at his eyes.
Yeah, look at this
Yeah,
story.
so they've only won in 15, 17, and 18.
Okay. Listen to this.
So yeah, in 2007, you're saying they won?
I don't fucking know.
He's like, I didn't read the story.
Let's move on.
Let's move
No,
on.
I did read through this shit.
Hey,
No,
you got
no,
it.
you didn't.
You
The
sure it
story's gotta
wasn't
hold
the
up to scrutiny.
Cavaliers that came back on the Warriors down
Yeah,
3-1?
they're down 3-1 and they came back.
That was a pretty fucking crazy
With the
underdog
LeBron
story.
one.
Well,
Yeah,
LeBron,
yeah.
that was
I
LeBron.
was
He
gonna
got Cleveland
skip
their first
that.
championship.
I was gonna skip that.
Okay.
Wow, do you not
Because
like
There's
LeBron?
also the Red
Yeah,
Sox one,
LeBron's a
too.
fag, man.
Wow.
What do you got against fags?
I'm just kidding. I fucking love LeBron.
We have
Wow.
plenty of gay people who love our show.
All right, so moving on. Jim Morris. So Jim Morris, look at this motherfucker. Look at this fucking cocksucker.
Yeah, put a picture up.
Here, let me share the thing.
We haven't had really anything good for feed down there lately.
Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing right
Oh my
He is
God, this
pretty fucked. Are you in Wisconsin or Rhode Island?
now. I'm pretty fucked
Rhode
up right now.
Island.
Okay. All right. So yeah, look at this cocksucker over here.
God, he looks
it-
like he would be a character in the show Cheers.
Yeah, look at him. So this dude, though, this is probably my favorite underdog. So this guy was drafted
An old
by the
school
Yankees,
superintendent.
right, in 1982. He spent 8 years in the minors and never advanced past single A. He retired and served as a high school teacher and coach for a decade. So that's 1982. In 1999, 10 years after his last minors game, Morris promised his high school team that if the players won district, that he would try out one last time for a major league team. They did, and he did.
Oh shit.
The 35-year-old Morris attended a tryout for the Tampa Bay Devil Rays and was clocked at 98 miles per hour. He signed with them and made his MLB debut in 1999.
Wow.
Morris pitched 2 seasons for the Devil Rays before retiring for good after fulfilling his promise and dream.
Yeah, and a few $1 million richer.
That's a pretty badass underdog
I
story.
mean, yeah. What was his
Yeah.
win-loss record?
Oh, Bella.
I don't fucking know. All right.
God damn it.
What about Michael Orr? Do you
Okay.
have him on your list?
Actually, I
Michael
don't have
Orr?
him on the list.
Who was he
Movie,
in? What?
The movie The Blind Side?
Oh, have you heard him say that like that shit? He hates that movie because it made him out to be like a retard and shit. And
Well,
Oh,
he
really?
was
I've never
from
watched
the
the movie.
ghetto, so I mean, he might, yeah.
He
I mean,
might as well be retarded.
might as well, dude. Yeah,
Jesus, quit
exactly.
making fun of our retarded black.
Jesus
I'm just
Christ.
saying. I'm just saying he went from the ghetto to
And that makes him retarded.
at one time. No, I didn't say, dude. That's an
That makes him
underdog
retarded.
story.
Well,
you
in the movie,
dipshit.
is he? Does
Saying
he
And
kind
it
of
makes
act
him retarded.
slow?
You fucking
Oh my
piece of
God.
shit.
I'm not talking about the movie, you motherfucker. I'm talking about him.
I know, man.
Went from the ghetto, retarded or not.
Why you got the retarded in
At
there?
one
You said you
time,
could get him.
the highest paid offensive tackle in the NFL. So
Damn.
it isn't
Now
like
what's he
such
do?
a great unders. I don't know. He probably works at a Burger King. I don't know what the
He
fuck.
says he sells probably hard seltzers.
Guys are horrible.
The
All right.
distributor for Sully.
Oh, Kurt Warner. Kurt
Yeah,
Warner.
that's a
Warner,
good. That's an incredible
That
underdog story.
fucking cocksucker.
I'm kind of pissed they made a movie about it.
Which cocksucker?
I haven't
missed the
seen
name.
that actually.
Why would you want to see it?
Oh my god, it's such a great story.
Which cocksucker are we talking about?
Kurt Warner. Okay,
Oh,
so fucking
it just
Kurt,
came out, didn't it?
Yeah, Kurt Warner. He was cut from the Packers because Brett Favre showed his curved orange penis, and Kurt Warner's like, "Hey, I'm getting the fuck out of here, man."
Swoon.
Right. So he went to stock fucking grocery shelves for $5.50 an hour in Iowa.
National minimum wage, baby.
He wanted to play football, so he ended up in the Canadian Football League, the NFL Europe, and eventually he landed with the Rams.
Well, he was in arena football too before that.
Yeah,
He was a
arena
big star in
football.
arena football.
So
Yeah.
he wasn't just he wasn't stocking groceries all these years. That's what makes it seem like he's an underdog.
Well,
He's
the thing
playing
is,
football.
though,
I think he was right before he went to the Rams, wasn't he?
right. The
Oh.
thing is, though, they
Yeah.
don't pay good money,
Right.
for that other shit.
Yeah,
So
he's
he had to
making
actually
20
do
grand a
this.
year.
He had to have a day job.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Oh,
yeah,
Laura's saying, "Hey, don't make fun of Iowa hero. He's corn-fed and raised, motherfucker."
All right, so he fucking he's a 2-time MVP in the NFL, and
Won a Super Bowl too, didn't
he won one Super Bowl, and he also is in the Canadian MVP or
Hall of Fame.
Mounties?
what is it? Pasties?
No, the Hall of Fame, right?
Hall of Fame and the
Mounties?
NFL Hall of Fame. Yeah.
Well, he went to 3 Super Bowls though.
So did he win
yeah, he said-
2 or 3 or
I
1?
think he won.
Oh, he won one.
He
He,
won one.
lost to the Patriots, and then again when he was with the Cardinals, they lost to the
That's
Yeah.
right.
to somebody. I don't know the fuck.
Oh, underdog just couldn't quite get over the top.
That's right.
See all
Okay.
that Iowa corn.
So we have a few military underdogs here that wanted to tell you guys about. So the first one was Benedict Arnold. Remember
He
that?
was an underdog. I thought he was a traitor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
was
a
it-
fucking
really?
traitor, man.
Yeah, so how is he an underdog?
I mean,
Okay,
really?
well, I found some fucking other shit
He's got a
on
whole country against him. It's not
on
fair.
cracked.com. So totally legit.
What the fuck?
It's
Doc?
legit.
Yeah, as legit as a
Are
busy.
you getting ready to side with Benedict Arnold on the show?
No, I'm not.
Is that
I'm
what's going
not.
on here?
I'm not.
Is that
But
what's
there
going
might
on
be
here?
an angle here.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
There might be something that we do not know. Okay, so according to cracked.com, the U.S. was blessed to have a headstrong general named Benedict Arnold, who, as we pointed out before, was basically history's answer to Rambo.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Really?
he
What?
turned on his
He
country.
single-handedly defeated Vietnam?
Yeah, he turned on his country, but only because he thought they were being pussies.
Well, I thought
I'll
he
show
did it.
them.
No, I thought he did it because he felt like he'd been looked over and shit.
Right.
And should be given more.
This is
Man.
the
Yeah,
angle
his
that they're
ego was
talking
slighted.
about on Cracked. Don't
Right.
tell the truth, Teddy. We're
Okay.
we're listening to
Oh,
this.
okay,
So
okay,
now
sorry,
let me
sorry,
tell you about this thing that happened here, which is pretty interesting to me. So
Pretty much
the
bullshit too.
all right, so the British fucking showed up. They had a bunch of ships and they were ready to fuck shit up. Okay,
Right. Hey, look at our ships.
right.
Okay.
So the colonists, they didn't have anything. They were, oh fuck, we haven't prepared.
Right?
won't
Somebody
get
throw
any
this
places.
bear at him.
Yeah, we've been drunk and fucking Indians the whole time. We're not ready for this.
Yeah.
So
We've only had 2 Thanksgivings with them.
right. So the British, they showed up with 25 armed ships, 700 sailors, and 2,000 redcoats.
Oh, shit.
They had
Redcoats is
Indian
coming.
and Hessian mercenaries. And yeah, they were ready to fucking,
Mercenaries.
yeah, they were ready to rock and roll. So Benedict Arnold, he was like, hey, I'm fucking wasted. Let's do some shit here.
Yeah, right? I'm sick and tired of these pussy-ass colonists.
Right. So,
And you guys got boats.
So
They
what
got a
he
bear.
did, he was like, hey, any fucking boat, any piece of wood we got, we're going to build a navy out of this shit. So he got whatever fishing boats, driftwood, anything he could.
Canoes.
Right.
Here's an
And-
old pickle barrel.
Right.
Kurt Warner, don't make
Pickle barrel.
my mother-in-law said, "Don't make fun of
Okay,
Kurt Warner
so
out of Iowa hero."
what he did is he forced the British fleet on a wild goose chase along the Hudson River Valley. So they're chasing him around. And
Benjamin Cumberbatch? Or I mean, Benedict Arnold?
Yeah, Benedict Arnold. Like, he's fucking leading this shit.
You're getting gold here, folks.
Right.
Top quality.
So they were sinking all these fucking trailer park fucking boats and stuff on the water, and eventually
Pickle barrels.
Right. They're like, hey, they stalled them long enough where the ship froze over and they couldn't continue their invasion.
So he like led them further north so the seas would freeze?
Yeah, he just fucked around with them. He ate up their time.
So Benedict Arnold did this?
Yeah, Benedict Arnold.
Now, was this before he was a traitor?
Yeah, look at this
obviously.
dude.
I mean, but the thing is, did after he decided to be a traitor, did he go and thaw those guys out and tell them what was going down?
That dude just won.
I want to turn my. I want to turn my country.
He's probably one of those guys who play both sides. Giving handies down both pants.
Right.
Oh my god.
Like shuffling for flashlights. Oh, where is it?
So that's Underdog stories.
What a fascinating main topic.
Maverick's an underdog, isn't he?
Maverick?
Maverick from Top Gun. He's an
fucking
underdog.
A, man.
Fucking A.
Who here? Okay, hold on.
No, we're not doing this.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Serious question.
This is a serious fucking question.
Jesus Christ.
Who the fuck is seeing the new Top Gun
in
theaters next week?
Absolutely not.
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Did you say it was on Netflix?
No, dude.
The original is on Netflix.
You can't watch that on Netflix.
I watched the original. Yeah, no, I was just watching the original last night, and Mystic happened. You said what, last week? And it's like
Watched it last week.
Yeah, it's corny, and there's so many like weird, fucking like I guess romantic tropes.
There's a lot of gay shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of gay shit. I don't know. I have this weird memory of Top Gun where
was it gay shit?
Well, this dude,
it was badass.
He said he was like, hey, let's go on like a snowmobiling fucking trip or something. So we went
like
over to
beginning of a homoerotic novel.
Well, we went over to his house.
Title sex tape. Come ride a snowmobile with me.
And he was playing like Top Gun on the TV with like these huge like 1980s speakers, and you got it. It's pretty impressive when those F-16s are going off. They're going off the aircraft carrier. Loud as shit. And then he took off. He bailed on the snowmobiling thing. So we just started rat fucking his house, and just looking for shit.
He was there watching Top Gun, and then he just took off on a snowmobile and left you guys in his house while Top Gun's playing?
Yeah, we're gonna do the snowmobile thing, and then he took off.
Like, that's his first fatal mistake.
Right. So we started rat fucking his house, and we find like all these dildos and suckers and shit.
What is rat?
Yeah, rat fucking. What's that term? Define that for
going through
shit.
Digging through.
Yeah, going through things like as a child.
Turning it over.
Right, as a child. And
that's how we fuck rats as a child.
Right. We found all this shit, and we didn't know what to do with it, so we just like stuck it in the vents. Like
the dildos.
All the dildos and suckers and things. We stuck them in the vents throughout the house. And
what that has to do with Top Gun?
Well, he was showing us Top Gun.
The whole time the movie was playing in the background.
Yes.
I can't believe he left you there. That's ridiculous.
So I'm excited for the new Top Gun.
Right?
I think
go to that guy's house again.
I think it's going to be good. I really do.
Like a TV.
Well, what you got to do is you just come in with a boombox blaring the Kenny Loggins. Highway to the danger zone.
I'm fucking
Every
listening to
song.
that like for at least half an hour.
Best thing about that song is when Archer does it.
That's right. When Lana's pregnant.
Yeah.
Just Kenny Loggins to fucking. Yeah.
All right, we're moving on to the What's Sexy, where we tell you the best way that we can fuck your mom.
To put dildos into air vents.
Right.
The thing is, you need
gotta hide
Actually,
it.
the
Phillips
games on
screwdriver.
the
One
sales
way you
section
can
on
do that.
Xbox each week because,
So
I have
the
a game.
first one is Gravel, which I picked up on Xbox for like $5 or like $5.50 or some shit like that. And this is an arcade racer. I have a review up on the website, theredeyereport.com, or on our YouTube. And it's decent. It's actually really decent. Don't pay $25 for this game. Like, don't pay more than $15 for this game, but it's actually quite good for what it is.
Yeah.
It's a fun arcade racer.
Don't reward the developers or anything. Make sure you get the good bargain.
Well, if you want to do that, you can do that. But it's a
Did you
fun...
get it on sale then, or what?
Yeah, I got it on sale. It was like $5. It's a fun arcade racer. The controls are good. It looks good. It has some weird, quirky shit with like, it's like, hey, you're doing this off-road shit. Here's off or armored vehicles. Drive
Is this more
Humvee.
fun than Wreckfest? Or is it similar?
Well, it's similar, but it's more about the racing than Wreckfest is. Wreckfest is more about the mayhem, the wrecking.
It's all in the name.
Yeah. Although you can crash into motherfuckers and shit like that, but yeah, totally worth it. If you're just looking for like a weekend, like, hey, I want like a new little racing thing to do.
Wait, what was that? Is that fucking?
Oh, it's terrible.
Looks like David Spade. It's Joe
Oh yeah.
Dirt.
Well, look at the review.
Scott Parker.
They have this whole weird like reality TV thing. It's fucking.
Look at him. Look in the camera.
Yeah, it's horrific. It is terrible. But the racing's actually really good. And I don't know. If you can get it on sale, it's actually quite good, quite decent. That's all I have. Mystic.
Beautiful.
Local news.
So our sports director interviewed Kato Kalin. And I know you guys know who that
Name
is.
sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's the OJ guy.
Really? From the OJ
Oh,
track.
yeah.
His house guest, yeah. So he's from Milwaukee. And interviewed him with AJ Galante. Now, AJ Galante was actually in a What's Sexy that I had. It was a show called Untold on Netflix about sports. His dad, AJ Galante's dad, is the bassist for Tony Soprano. He owns a fucking trucking company in Connecticut, New York, and shit. And he gave his kid a fucking minor league hockey team at the age of 17.
I watched that. That's good.
Yeah. So that guy and Kato Kalin were interviewed by our sports director about this new thing that they're doing called Ice Wars. Basically, it's just they get people to come on ice and they don't have any hockey or sports. They just beat the shit out of each other.
Do they have like boxing gloves and something?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But I mean, it's like it's in Canada. You know what I mean? It's like old fucking. Yeah, so it's like old like hockey enforcers from like the minor leagues and shit that just come on here and just basically beat the fucking living piss out of each other on the ice, and people bet on it. And this is why I love local news, because our station ran a story.
Nice. Is there video of it? No, we're watching Gravel.
I fucking played the video.
No, we're watching Gravel. Look at this guy, it's so salty, bro.
I'm that backseat producer. Hey, we're watching this shit going.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't even think it started yet. It's like May. It's like this weekend. I think is the first time. It's like on YouTube. But anyway,
But are there some good fights?
I don't know.
It said
Oh,
it
I
hadn't
thought there's
happened yet.
video
It
of them.
hasn't
hasn't.
started yet.
So
No, he hadn't
this
started yet. Pay
this
attention. God
this
damn it.
is in Canada.
Yeah, this first one, this one they're having on Saturday is in Alberta, somewhere in Alberta, Western Canada. Is that Western Canada? I don't know. You can watch it on YouTube.
It's just a lot of land up
I think
there.
we only ran the story because Kato Kalin has come on our station before a few times, and it was like a courtesy to him.
Right.
Yeah,
Can
but I just find it funny that
normal
they're.
people go do it?
Yeah, can anyone sign up?
I don't know. I have
Do they
no
have a
idea.
walk
You have
on
to
the
go to
field
there's
policy?
a YouTube channel
Can
called
you
Fight,
be a walk on
FITE.
in ice
Yeah, there
course?
could be. You can walk on.
So
Want to try it?
So here, yeah. I mean, honestly, I kind of want to try it because
Yeah, look at it. If you could see it in your eyes.
right,
You ready
No,
to
you
try?
don't.
you could see it in my
No,
eyes.
oh no, bro. Dude, they're gonna have to wear helmets because somebody's fucking feet are gonna come up from under them. They're gonna land in the
I'm
fucking
sure
head.
they do.
I mean,
Sure
it's
they
gonna be-
do.
Okay,
It's
It's
so
got to be like
safety.
sparring pads.
it's
I'm assuming.
one
Yeah.
thing if an NHL enforcer is going to punch you in the head.
Right.
It's another thing if any other person that is not
Right.
an
If it's just some rando,
NHL,
it would have to
right.
be. Yeah, it would have to be like some other dude,
Right.
just some guy from fucking Portland,
Yeah, right.
I do that
just signed
shit.
up for
Fuck
it.
yeah.
Hey,
Come on, man.
I'm here. I
Let's
trade
do it.
crypto on the weekend.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's do it.
I just want to punch someone.
Let's do it.
And then runs into a former Marine. Doesn't really know what's going to fucking.
Let's do it.
Oracle just takes him
Something
down.
else we can do. We can get the
You gotta
show.
wear red eye report.
Let's
Shit
do
all
it.
over you. Yeah.
And
And
half
to
Bitcoins. Fix your
end.
teeth, motherfucker.
And to end.
And
Okay.
as you take him down, I'll come out. I'll fuck him in the ass. I don't give a fuck.
All right. Cool, man.
Awesome,
With your big boot.
Yeah, I'll just slide out. I won't even skate. I'll just slide out of my ass.
Like a walrus.
With some ice picks. I just fucking ice pick in.
All right. Next up, we have Teddy with Dust.
Oh god, Dust. It's a cool little channel I found on YouTube. It's short stories
Oh yeah.
that are sci-fi.
Yeah.
It's you okay, buddy?
Yeah. No, this is really good. I just remembered it.
Some are pretty long. I mean, they run from anywhere from 45 minutes all the way down to 5 minutes. They're all kind of Black Mirror-ish because they all have to do with some kind of sci-fi element. It's a YouTube channel called Dust. Yeah. Some of them are animated. Some of them are. It's
video.
There's no
bring it up, you fucking dickhead.
Whoa. My God.
I need no, I don't need another beer. I really
but yeah,
won't.
they're all really cool. Some of them are kind of freaky. There are some really good ones. Though.
Word.
So yeah, check it out if you like. If you like Black Mirror or you like
They stole that
super
Star
cool
Wars
Death and
fun.
Robots or something like that.
No,
then you'll like.
Seriously though, Dust is. It's all of this indie sci-fi shit. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
How
Do they have
good
So is
these
it all
people
different?
are.
Completely different stories.
Yeah, they're all
Yes,
none
like
of them are with each other. Yeah.
all
What's,
different directors and stuff.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And some of
What's
them
the average length of Dust?
between anywhere between like 5 and 6 minutes all the way up to like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I mean,
5,
they're all
6,
different.
7 minutes. Something
And
like
a lot
that,
of them, you watch them like, oh, I wish I had like another 45 minutes of this shit.
Yeah.
Because you get a lot. It's all indie. It's pretty cool. They do have some with big name actors and things in there.
Yeah. Super cool.
It's only a YouTube channel. That's actually pretty cool. That it's just you know what I mean. It's not a traditional like channel. Because I mean, why not? You know, like if you're gonna make a channel and it has quality content.
Yeah, I watched like 4 or 5 of them and I subscribed to it and it's fucking.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of shit. I'm gonna go check that out.
Yeah.
All right. Ashtray. Melvin Capital.
Scoozy. So yeah, the old Melvin Capital, which was Kazute, one of those investment firms that was like over leveraged in betting against GameStop, which the Wall Street Bets dorks all piled on against. That whole investment fund was hurt so bad since then. It's like been 17 months. And the guy running it, this Gabe Plotkin, they had to be like, oh, sorry, guess we gotta, the only thing we can do now is close up shop and, you know, like pay out what we have. And I guess he's still charging fees. But it kind of just goes to show, it's like people like this, you know, they're like, oh yeah, it's just motherfuckers shuffling around other people's money and convincing them to throw it in there. It's just nice to see them getting it fucking stuck right to them. Which is like,
that was an underdog story, huh?
Yeah, in a way, you think about it, it was all just rando people using like fucking Robinhood apps and deciding, fuck, I'll buy some GameStop stock. Yeah. It's like and $15.
Now a couple of rich guys are like, I have to go get a real job.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. The way I plotted my gamble, my amazing investment wisdom is coming back to bite me. So yeah, fuck him.
There you go.
Keep it short and sweet.
There you have it.
Fucking right in the ass.
Okay, next up, we're going into the fuck what you think, where we drive a stake into the eyes of the PTA.
The PTA. The Parent Teacher Association?
Yeah, that PTA.
Yep. First up, we have me with the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So I recently drove from Rhode Island to Wisconsin and from Wisconsin to Rhode Island. And I gotta tell you, fucking Pennsylvania, y'all are fucking retarded with your fucking, the way that you handle traffic shit. I don't know if this is like Amish ideology or whatever's going on here, but it's fucking retarded. And man, we ran into multiple incidents where, you know, there was like a 1 hour traffic delay, and you get to the delay and it just turns out that the Department of Transportation is blocked off the lane for no reason.
Is there some guy standing around looking at a hole?
No, there isn't even a guy.
There's like nobody there. Yeah,
there isn't even a guy there. Or there was a bus that was sitting there. Maybe it had been hit. I don't know. And there were a few cones.
It was on fire, maybe.
Yeah, there were a few cones, and it delayed traffic for like an hour. And, you know, I drove 1,300 miles, and I didn't experience anything like that anywhere else. Besides a mass murder, a mass shooting in Buffalo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. But let me tell you, that motherfucker would have came up to me, I would have had a Glock 19 ready for him.
Yeah, right. Then you would have had some paperwork on your hands.
Like that, it would have been someone with something like that and knew how to use it would have been nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep, that's right.
I go to Kroger with my pistol now, so.
Oh yeah.
Right. I mean, it's getting to the point where you have to. Like,
you gotta do it, man. Just carry it. Just carry it.
Yeah, right.
These kids.
I got nothing against fucking anybody.
Kids these days, you can't trust them. Look, we're getting like our fucking
look
parents.
at it. Right.
Well,
but
fuck,
here's
the
thing.
Some motherfucker going to a grocery store and shooting 40 fucking people or whatever it was.
Here's the thing. That, you know, liberals and I don't know, aliens don't understand.
Preach it. Preach it,
Right.
Oracle.
Preach it.
Yeah,
Preach
tell
it.
us, Oracle,
The thing is, okay, so
Delta.
I brought my pistol out to Wisconsin because, I could. And I was going to have my mother shoot, and I was going to say, "Hey, let's shoot at this." So I set up a plate, and I shot it like, I don't know, it's probably like 30 feet or something like that. And I was able to hit the plate.
This is an awesome drunk Oracle show.
Right. So then I brought my mother up closer to the plate, and I was like, "Okay, fucking shoot the
Is
plate."
this your first time shooting a gun?
Well, no, she shot guns before, but I was like, "Okay, fucking shoot the plate."
Come on,
And
do shoot the plate, Mom.
shoot the plate, Mom. And she couldn't hit the plate. I'm like, okay, so we're gonna move you a little bit closer here. We're gonna shoot
the bullet
the fucking
ricocheted,
plate.
hit her in the fucking head.
Yeah, my mother's dead. Actually, she died during shooting accident. No, so
Maybe the
she
knees.
was fucking shooting at this plate. She couldn't hit the plate. Okay, let's get like 10 feet closer, and I realized, I was like, okay, you're fucked up. You can't.
You're
hit
not
this
looking
plate.
down the sights right.
Right. Okay, we got to figure this out here.
What?
And,
You're fucked up, Mom.
Right, you're fucked up, Mom. And I noticed when she was shooting, she was like really dropping her arms. I'm like, Jesus Christ! No wonder why you're not hitting the goddamn plate. So I'm helping her out, but moral of the story here is,
Don't terrorize your mom while she's trying to shoot a pistol.
right, but also you kind of need to, know what you're doing with a pistol to be able to hit somebody at any distance.
Because shooting with a pistol
Any
is hard.
distance.
Well, yeah,
With
you got to
this-
be able to understand the fundamentals of
Right.
aiming.
But with an
alone-
assault rifle, you can hit a motherfucker pretty easily.
Yeah.
Pretty easily.
There's
But they're also made more for accuracy. Assault rifles, longer barrels.
Right.
So
Don't sell 18-year-old mentally kids that are saying they're going to shoot a school up. Fucking
thing is,
assault
though,
rifles.
you're that guy at the gun shop. It's like, you don't know this guy had a fucking issue with his high school, prior. And it's like, you're just running the federal background check. That's all you got to go off of. And, a lot of these motherfuckers, they're not as crazy as they may purport to be. They may believe in fucking stupid ideologies.
if they're crazy enough to go shoot up a place, they're
well, I'm saying not crazy in the sense it's like, I didn't know what I was doing, where they completed.
Oh no, he knew what he was doing. He was going after black people.
Yeah,
Right.
So fucking no remorse. Hit him with a brick on the head and put him in the box.
Kid, yeah, idiot kid.
No, just let him make him walk through Harlem naked.
Yeah, with the sign.
Oh, yeah, with a
With the
sign
sign,
that
yeah, with the
says,
sign.
I hate niggers, right?
I hate.
Yeah.
No.
Way to go,
Die Hard
Oracle.
3.
Oh, that's the fucking what's the John McClane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Die Hard 3.
Yeah, right. Mystic baseball games. Figure it out.
Yeah, fucking figure it out, San Diego. Give me a fucking break, dude. I try to play a game online, 2v2, and it'll now they fixed it to where it'll load every time when you play someone, but then it freezes in the second fucking inning. So then you have to start all over. You know what I mean? To find a new opponent. Come on, dude. I don't understand how we don't have this shit down yet.
Right. You know what? It's probably a supply chain issue.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is.
It's so weird for this game.
Yeah.
It's
and it's such a fun game.
It's
I have so much fun when it works. When you know.
And Teddy's not pitching.
And Teddy's not pitching.
Next up,
or
Ashtray,
DNA.
Or DNA.
Etsy and Fiverr for your design needs.
Oh, those. We just have to deal with customers who. You send us these. Usually, what it is it's a ping file. That's a decent resolution. 46,000 by 24,000, but we're like, hey, we need the vector art, so because you want to plot this fancy ornate vinyl thing out for your door, and they're like, oh, this is what my designer sent me. And it's like, well, tell your designer you need this. It's just like, well, they won't send it to me. Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, what do you mean you paid for this? And it's like, oh, well, I met them through Etsy. And it's just like, oh, Jesus. Like, how many of these Etsy stores are, probably little design firms, in other countries?
Right.
Because you can get those like, oh, we'll make you a logo for $15.
Yeah.
Free revisions. It's like,
Mm.
we ain't got no time for that.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And so, yeah, like we then have to, and you explaining I have no idea what this place is going to be. It's called Palace Parties, and it's got like diamonds and shiny like lens flares all over it. It just looks like a perfect business that's going to set up, and the economy is going to tank, and it's going to go right down with it.
Yeah.
I feel bad, but you then have to try to get the customer to give you the best they can, and then it just ends up being the same thing. So we got to kind of limp with what this is. But more of the story, people, is just like hire a real designer, a local designer, support your designers, who will also give you the proper files you need for when you're going for all sorts of different signs and applications. Fuck that Fiverr shit.
Boom.
Not a fan of
Teddy,
Fiverr.
people who treat their dogs like fucking people.
Yeah, so we've had guests coming in who want we had guests come in. She's like, yeah, can I get a cup? My dog she only drinks out of cups. I was like, I'll get her a plastic cup. No, it needs to be a glass cup. I'm like, well, we have dog bowls, for dogs.
Yeah.
For dogs, and then she wanted like a plate, and I was like,
Oh my
I got her.
God, what the fuck?
But it
like
was
for her dog, the dog needed a plate.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just annoying people who treat. I mean, I look, be kind to your pets, all that good stuff.
Yeah, right.
Treat them like family, if I'm making hot dogs for family, I'll give my dog some. It's a. They're not people, man.
Shit.
Right.
They're not people. So my wife, she's like, you should dress dogs. I'm like, no, we're not fucking doing that.
Dress the dogs.
Not doing
Dress the dogs.
that. Yeah.
No, that's for people who've got too much time on their hands.
Right?
Fuck, man.
God damn, dude.
I wouldn't have time for a dog.
No.
Barely have time for my own dog.
A hot dog.
Yeah, we got a second one now, so.
Oh yeah.
There
We
you
gotta
go.
share pictures.
Go fuck yourself, Alf.
Alf.
Does anybody know what ALF stood for?
Alien
What?
Life form.
Oh, way to go. Fucking nerds.
Dorks.
Fucking
That's our
nerds.
show. We're gonna be here every Wednesday or Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central. Make sure you join the conversation at theredeyereport.com or facebook.com/redeyereport. You can also you can't do that.
Yeah, fuck Twitter.
No, we gotta
Okay.
if y'all remember if Elon,
You can give us
buys it,
Dogecoins.
we might be able to get back on.
Yeah, give us some Dogecoins.
Yeah.
I'm Oracle.
This is Ashtray.
And this is the Reddit Report.
Jesus.
You just said your
Christ.
name and closed it out.
I mean, really, yeah. I mean, it's just fucking-
Fuck those other
I'm
guys.
pretty fucked up right now. I had quite a few screwdrivers.
Screwdrivers.
Jesus Christ.
Holy fuck, dude.
I'm Oracle. I don't care who anybody else is. This is
Okay, let's start that again. I'm Oracle.
This is the Ashtray.
I missed it.
Oh, and upsetting.
This is the Reddit Report. Oh man,
Jesus.
pretty fucked up.
So
You don't say.
have you been using the mic in your headset this whole time? You sound different.
Yeah, I have been.
You lazy son of a bitch. Your
Yeah.
audio qualities. No wonder you're so fucking drunk.
Yeah, I'm pretty drunk.
Is it just some Bluetooth headset?
Yeah.